Hey Kate, what's going on? I'm fine. How about yourself? I'm just drawing right now. I just got done watching my show and now I'm just sitting here on live drawing. Got some college work done. I feel a little productive. I'm not the best drawer, but I mean, you said you was too. And I think I caught a little sleep. What was you drawing? I can't really draw again, so I'm not drawing nothing really important. Thank you for your donation. You can post whenever you're ready. Six people in our live stream. Hope we're doing well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community posts where I post collective readings you may resonate with. Yes, I do all kind of readings to set mediumship at this time. Personal readings will go by email, text, phone, private live stream, or private recorded reading. Most things are in the description box. If it's not there, please let me know and I will inform you. I don't buy, I get the answers just right. And thank you for joining in. You said it's more fun. Wait, what? Cards are nice and shuffled and ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. How's everyone doing? How's everyone enjoying this tax season? I don't know what just rolled by. Any updates anyone wants to share from the past reading I've given them that's resonated for them, past, present, future? Anybody want to show no contact towards someone? What's the weather like? Any good news overall in general? Anybody prepping some food? Working out much? I can't wait for this weather to go on my walks again. I need to do a savings challenge. I'm looking for some loose coins I put in the piggy bank. Let me see. Did you post your question already, Kate? Did I miss it? Is YouTube playing around? What's going on? Hey there, accurate reading here for Kate, please, Spirit. Accurate reading here for Kate, please, Spirit. Yes or no, make it very, very clear. Accurate messages only. This message is for Kate. Help me give Kate some clarity today. This message is for Kate and Kate only. Will Taylor stick up for Kate? Will Taylor stick up for Kate? Kate would like to know, will Taylor stick up for them? Will Taylor stick up for Kate? Will Taylor stick up for Kate? Yes or no? I feel like somewhat. I don't feel like them going out of their way extra, but they will try a little bit. I feel like they more so stick up for people if they sticking up for themselves. So overall message could be to like stick up for yourself kind of thing. That's gonna matter the most. You're not depending on this person to do it for you. Because I feel like they could sense that, and not even just that. It's just overall sticking up for yourself. And whoever follows. If they don't, oh well, you know what I mean. But I do feel like it's just like a somewhat energy. Like again, if they see you sticking up for yourself, that'll help them stick up for you more as well. It also could be because it's just generally the right thing to do. Not necessarily say it's personal, but they could just feel like it's like kind of like the right thing to do. Um, Also, if it's kind of like beneficial to them as well, like if it's at a particular time or to do with a certain reason, they could be sticking up as well with the Hierophant. Yeah, I heard they don't want something to create future problems, especially if they're going to be if they're in the same environment or going to be in the same environment. It could also be a reason. Yeah, we have yes, it's possible. Make wise plans. I think they're being a little cautious here. Like they want to do what's right. They like you enough to like stick up somewhat, but at the same time they're looking out for themselves and they want to be cautious. Yeah, I also feel like this is the type of person that will hear both sides of a story as well before they just fully just believe either side. Yeah, and I feel like they also are protecting their reputation, especially if they're the type to have like two jobs, this going on, that going on. Yeah, I heard my money comes first. So it's like their priorities and then like friendships or wherever it is kind of thing. Something could be significant about St. Patrick's Day. I feel like they could be a moody person too. We have adjustments are required. The answers you need are coming. Be bold and make the first move once again. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, meditate and contemplate. Yeah, I feel like she's the type of person that likes pets over humans, even children. Like she could like children, but she might like pets more. Anyways, besides the point, I feel like she's very structured and ordered and very consistent in her like morals and everything. So it's like if she takes up for you kind of thing, like it has to be like very appreciative. It has to be something she's really serious about. She has to be 100% sure before she does something kind of thing. Yes. Yeah. It's like don't make her regretful kind of thing. I just heard we ride at dawn. Yeah, I also feel like this type of person that like if they support you, they want to know that it's a wise decision. They want to know that you do great with the support or the advice or whatever it is that they're giving you. Like the type of person that like if they give you money, it's not just gonna. They want to know why they're giving you money. You know what I mean? They don't want to just be like, oh, here you go. They want to know it's for rent and they want to know you actually put it towards rent. You know what I mean? So if it's like sticking up for you, it's like I want you to be consistent. I don't want to stick up for you and then you go be friends with that person, or something. You know what I mean? So it's like again, they're very 100%. Yeah, very blunt. Very today's is a new day mindset. Something significant could be about a library, ballerina, going on a retreat, and I heard millennial. Yeah, they don't want to be put into something in the middle of something. I don't know why I heard heads or tail. Hey PJ, what's going on, love? But overall, the message is yes. It's just not without. It's just not a blindly taken up for you. Like this is not the person that automatically be like, oh, this is what's going on, and then hurry up and take up for you. You know what I mean? It's like okay, what was your part in it? What was their part? How's this gonna affect me? Da 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 da. I got warrants, so I might not take up for you, or this is going on, so I might not take up this time, or you know what I mean. So yeah, like you can trust this person, I feel like, but don't always expect them to stick up for you. Basically, here and there on their terms, on their time, I feel like they will. But I hope they give you clarity. Okay, thank you, PJ. Yeah, you had the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Moon card, Fool card, Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So number five repeated, and then number two. Five is about change. Two could be about collaborations, compromising, union, whatever case may be. You're welcome. What she said before? She said she sticks to things really. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she'll, again, here and there slightly. It won't always be aggressive or forceful. Like if someone's like, say for instance, someone is talking about you at the table, she's there. She might say like one or two like comments to back you up, but it's not like going extremely hard. Was that through PayPal or Cash App, hon? And thank you. You can post whenever you're ready. Just clearing these cards off and shuffling here. You're welcome. Yeah, I've been waiting. I'm surprised nobody donated for the love messages yet. Maybe I'm late in the game. Maybe that's old news to everybody. Because back in the first years of my reading, people would have been down for the love messages. Yeah, did you already post your question, PJ? Say it, do it. You said, let me see. Ooh, I need some new glasses. How does Mark feel about your message to him? Sent him you last one. Apologize for my part. He hasn't responded yet, and I'm wondering he might not have. So you with me in person now. What is everybody doing up so late? Well, it's not that late, but still. Can I get an accurate reading here for Pride, please? Very accurate reading for Pride. Accurate messages only. Make it very clear. This message is for Pride and Pride only. Help me give them some clarity today. How does Mark feel about Pride's message to them? Ooh, what you having? How does Mark feel about Pride's message to him, apologizing for their part? How does Mark feel about Pride apologizing to them and their message overall to them? They haven't responded. What's going on? How does Mark feel about Pride's message to him, apologizing, and et cetera, recently? How does Mark feel about Pride's recent message to him? How was the work? What's for dinner? One more time. How does Mark feel about Pride's recent message to him, apologizing, and et cetera, recently? Okay, interesting. So I feel like the energy is like them thinking like they can feel like the apology is like kind of like a double-edged sword because it's kind of like I appreciate it, but at the same time, all it does is remind me of a time I don't really want to think about. I've already forgiven you, but then at the same time, is our relationship going to keep being a on and off separation? Apologize, apologize. So it's like they're kind of like conflicted, overthinking, they're burdened right now. Ooh, I love me some Indian food, Jamaican food, all the foods really. I'm a foodie. Except chitlins and all that kind of crazy stuff. But yeah, it's like his head spinning. But I feel like it's the same energies I got in the last read for you, where I said like, it is an energy where he might not respond right away, but don't worry. It's not like he's like avoiding kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I do remember that, and I'm kind of picking up on that same energy because with the Knight of Swords, that's kind of a little bit of a rushing in energy. But his rushing and his timing could be different from yours. Like what's soon to him and soon to you could be a little different. For him, responding a couple days later could be okay. For you, I need you to respond in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm hearing that J. Cole song. It may seem like our fire has been a little burned out with time. We all, sparks will fly. It may seem like the energy of this connection is dead and going nowhere and, all that kind of stuff. But actually, behind the scenes and stuff, where we might not really be expressing, is still moving along. I feel like he's looking for signs as well. Like, you could be talking to your spirit guides. I feel like he's talking to his. He's looking for signs. I feel like he also got other things on his mind too, preoccupied as well. Yeah, a lot about family and finances, especially if they got family that's like locked away or certain things, situations he don't feel like he can get himself or his family out of. And it's like if I can't dig myself out of this hole, how can I dig this relationship out of the hole that it's in? And then he could feel like it's mixed signals going on. They could feel like I don't I don't want her to. I don't know if you gave that energy or if you ever told them like you don't want to fall for them again, kind of thing. Because then they could be holding back, and they could be. I wouldn't say it's a waste, but they could be feeling like they're loyal to you even though they don't have you right now. So not that it's a waste, but they could be like kind of like it kind of doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I'm loyal to someone I'm not even like with, kind of thing. Yeah, I just heard you think I'm confused, but I'm not. Yeah, they're aware of the telepathic communication between the two of you. They could feel like you're doing way better off financially than they are, and that can kind of trigger them, make them feel away. Yeah, it's like they will give you their last, but they're not ready to commit. Yeah, it's like y'all connect in dreams more than y'all connect physically. No, Roy, I heard Tumblr. Hmm. Also, something about the 60s era could be significant. They could love if you wear like, even if you don't wear a lot of makeup, it's like when you do, they could love when you put blush on your nose. It's like little things that they remember and that like stands out from other women they came across, kind of thing. Yeah, they might feel like they don't have their life together and they're getting nothing but older. Yeah, they could feel like they're always chasing the next high. And it could be a dream that they don't want to let go of. Yeah, and it's like they don't want to get in the way of your happiness. They don't want to feel as though they're holding you back. Yeah, they feel like they're taking up a lot of your energy and they don't want to. Yeah, they want the connection to feel freeing, not that you need them or they need you energy. But again, they feel like it was some truth to your message. It made them look at things differently, put it in a different perspective, made them a little sad. Once again, they didn't want to be reminded, but they knew they probably should have. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think they want a relationship, honey. Again, energy is given. I'm not ready. I got other things I'm focused on. I don't want you codependent on me. I feel like I'm taking a lot of your energy. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they want it. At least not right now. I feel like in order for them to want it, things will have to feel a little bit more healthy. They will have to feel like their life is a little bit more together. Yeah, I'm hearing it's not that easy for me. So they want you to understand, like, how they're feeling, how it's not that easy for them. Maybe you think it's easy to just move along, get together, do this, do that. And it's like, it's not that easy for me. I don't get toxic. He could just think you're codependent and maybe clingy. So until it gets healthier to where you're not that codependent or clingy or maybe spamming messages, then I feel like then he'll probably like think of it in a different way and then maybe leaning more towards commitment. But I feel like the more you chase him, the more he runs away, kind of thing. And I feel like it could be not to say it's your fault or responsibility or anything, but I feel like that's only teaching him to love the make it break it kind of energy. Because it's like I'm getting used to this. You know what I mean? This is how we do. You know? Yes, it's give me space, please. They don't want the next time that you see each other to be boring because y'all already know a lot about each other. They want to keep a little bit of mystery. Yeah, so it's like I like you, but I don't know if I want to commit right now. It's only sad if you make it. It's only sad if you don't have enough self love or know that it could be more out there. Not saying the energy is totally bad. Like if everyone has free will. If they don't like clingy, it doesn't mean they're an evil bad person. You know what I mean? It's just to say that maybe you aren't as compatible, or again, maybe the energy is just not right for right now. Yeah, I feel like he's waiting for the connection to feel more, again, healthy, calmer, not trigger like his trauma or his anxiety, or again, seem like you're codependent. And then again, he's waiting for answers, clear answers from the universe. Yeah, it's not about him responding or not. It's just healthy not to spam someone for yourself and the other person. Because spamming doesn't force anything. And if it does force something, it's not going to be genuine. Just like those people who they force their partner to block somebody else, or force them to give a gift, force them to say happy birthday, force or try to spam them to do a certain thing. It's not coming from a genuine place. Most people will much rather somebody to be willing to do it on their own because it feels better. Now I know you're generally doing it out of your heart and not because I made you feel like I forced you to do something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like they don't want love out of fear. They don't want love out of anxiety or codependency. And until then, I don't think they will be moving towards commitment. Yeah, I feel like they want the connection to naturally grow on its own without being forced or pushed. It says read between the lines. Yeah, and it's like sometimes he's scared to show you love because he doesn't know if that's gonna make you more codependent or not. It's like I want to reach out, I want to hug, I want to do this, but then I don't want her to be extremely codependent. And I do feel like they ask advice again, once again, about you and how to go about this connection, but they're not extremely focused on the connection as you are. Like they focus on it, but again, they have other things in life that they're focused on as well. Yeah, I'm hearing if this is love, I don't want it. So I don't get that this is necessarily thinking you're toxic like you were thinking, but just more again so codependent. But I keep hearing if this is love, I don't want it. So I don't know if you tell them you love them a lot or what, but I'm gonna go back to see your messages and let you know what cards you got. I hope that gave you some type of clarity. He said he just came back. Oh no, wait, I'm reading the wrong one. You said meet people like you. Was you talking about his mom or him? Yeah, and I feel like he feels some type of way living with his mom. He feels like he got to get his stuff together, especially if he's older. You know, by a certain age, especially men, they feel some type of way if they're still living with their mom. Well, most of them. Some of them are truly like they are okay. You know, and okay with being a bum. I'm not saying they're this person, your person is a bum, but you get what I'm saying. Anyways, you said you were angry. Yeah. Did you apologize? Take it back, or that was the apology that you sent in the message? He knows where you were. But yeah, you gotta let them come to you on their own if they want to. He would just not acknowledge. Yep, it's all those emotions hitting him at once when he sees you, when he saw you, that he don't know how to go about. Especially if he doesn't feel like there's a change within you, then it's like okay, why approach her again if things are just gonna be the same? You know what I mean? No, he was talking about him. He is older. Yeah. Oh, so it's more like he's taking care of her. I mean, that's a little different. That's little different than just living with their mom. But if it's like he got a job, he's taking care of her, that's a little different because it's almost as if she's living with him. You know what I mean? So that's a little different. Yeah, I get it. It could definitely be heartbreaking, but when you see the bigger picture and the reality of things, you'll understand that everybody has to do what's best for them, even if it's not each other. You know what I mean? I don't know. Based off the first reading I gave you, he could respond, but like I said, the energy was saying not soon. It's not going to be as soon as you want it to. It's going to be, when he feels comfortable. But you again, like hopefully you do stick to not spamming because for one, that's better for you, your sanity and your self love, and then for two, that would help him to probably come towards you more because it wouldn't give him again so much anxiety and worry as if you're like pressuring him. Things can be at peace even if you don't get clarity or closure from him. It doesn't have to only go through him. But overall, self love is the best love, and you have to choose yourself. You know, you choose yourself before anyone else chooses you. Because if you don't really fully love yourself, how can anyone else love you? You know what I mean? And they say if you give the cookie away for free, you know who's gonna buy it. Not that it's not always sex. Not always saying like, oh, if you give the sex up for free, of course that's that. But even love, if you give the love up for free, they're not gonna buy it. So it's like whenever you're too emotionally available and stuck on someone and stuff, um, that gives them even more. I don't want to say leverage as if they're really manipulative because I don't feel like they're overall a bad guy, but it just gives them room to take even more of their time, more time. You know what I mean? Because they think they have a lot of more time because they think you'll never let them go. You know what I mean? Or there's no consequences. There's no fear of losing you. There's no, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're always there. They know you will be, and they feel like they have months, years, and stuff to. And it's a sad, harsh truth. But again, people give you what you feel of yourself. So if you don't have much love and you're chasing after and doing all this, they're not gonna buy the love. Or if they do buy the love, it's they're gonna buy it cheaply. They're not gonna put that much investment if they do at all. It's not a if he thinks like that. That's what most people think like. That's most humans. So it's not just him. It's not on him. That's on your self love. Nobody can do your own self love work but yourself. That's why it's called self work. So again, it's not on a him part. That's on a you part. If you don't love yourself enough, again, nobody's gonna buy the milk if you give the milk away for free. Doesn't matter if it's your soulmate, twin flame, or whoever you think they are. If you give it away too much for free, anybody is gonna fold and take advantage, intentionally or not intentionally. So overall, you're playing yourself because you're giving up all your energy, and he's not giving anything in return right now because you're giving it all away. But yeah, makes me wonder why you love him and want him so much. You're welcome. Let me tell you your cards before you go. You had Two of Wands, Hierophant, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Page of Wands, Six of Swords, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. That's a lot of swords. Swords are talking about being in the head space and not much actions going on. Four of Wands, Moon card, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, the Devil card, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, Sun card, and the Ten of Wands. Is he dumb or sweet or both? He is both. I'm hollering. He might think the same of you. La, 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 la. If you're in here, hope you're doing well. What time would you guys like to see me go live tomorrow? It's going to be Eastern Standard Time. I'm thinking about doing like a play to win free reads or like a buy one get one free or something, some type of special um addition going on. Could either be times from 12 to 2 p.m., 4 to 6, or 8 to 11. So private personal readings are still open via email, phone, private live stream, private recorded video, or text messages. What's going on with this thing? Is my phone something wrong with my phone? Because they said it was gonna snow real bad today. Then it never did, and what is going on? Hmm. Hmm. What was I looking for? Oh, teach you the signs of love. Hmm? U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y.